you're a cheater, you're going to be even more of a cheater. I'm not going to lie. If you was doing that already, and just imagine you living with the people that you work with and that you're attracted to, and if your shorty was already going, every time she go to Houston, Miami, Vegas, whatever, she going to be even more going. If there was something bad that everybody want, boy, just prepare to be most hated, gang. Most hated. A lot of people see the money, the traveling, the independence, but what they don't know and see is how much distance tests a relationship. When you're gone for weeks and months at a time, you miss birthdays, you miss holidays, you miss just in random moments that you just wish you could just show your person or tell your person about it. And sometimes that's just not the reality. And communication, it has to be intentional. Because when you're out there, sometimes you don't have service and all you got is that ship phone or them ship computers. You have to choose to talk or you won't talk. Your person can't call. You have to choose to be locked in and talking to your person. And on them days you are in port or when you do have service at extended periods of time. And you can't just assume that somebody know your schedule, how exhausted you are, where you at mentally. You have to explain these things, and sometimes, trust me, it means explaining it over and over and over again until they really get it. They don't understand, they're not out there. And one of the hardest parts is you can't be with somebody that needs constant reassurance, constant physical presence. Not because they're a wrong partner or the wrong person for you. It's just this lifestyle and this job now demands emotional security. We don't need you out there crashing out, twin. And trust is everything. If you're insecure, you jealous, all of that, your relationship will not last. And if you're a cheater, you're going to be even more of a cheater. I'm not going to lie. If you was doing that already, and just imagine you living with the people that you work with and that you're attracted to, and if your shorty was already going, every time she go to Houston, Miami, Vegas, whatever, she going to be even more going. How y'all going to support each other? How y'all going to get through this? What's non-negotiables for y'all? The cheating, the lack of communication, the whatever. Set standards and boundaries beforehand. And I'm not saying that being a merchant seaman, you can't have love. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying you need the right person to be on this journey with you. And you need to be the right person, because there's a lot of people out there that's faithful, that's locked in, that don't cheat. So I'm not saying that everybody that get on the ship cheat, because I don't cheat at all. But it's not about me. I'm just giving y'all some real advice. Just because you got the distance don't mean you can't be creative. You got service for an extended period of time. Have a movie night. Send some attachments. Send some to the crib. Send some flowers. Send whatever. You feel what I'm saying? Just be creative. Spice it up, because the relationship is only going to work how much you want it to work. And that's just reality. And that's with anything in life, honestly. It depends on what effort you put into it. I didn't see people be in ports for extended periods of time. They fly their person out. So it all just depends on how you make it work. I will be doing a part 2, because I'm going to talk about relationships on the ship. Like, you get in a relationship on the ship, they say lesbians move in and had a U-Haul 3 days. Boy, once I move that PlayStation in that stateroom, yeah, just prepare. If you up there with something bad that everybody want, boy, just prepare to be most hated, gang. Most hated. People hated me on my first ship, gang. Hated me. But yeah, y'all stay tuned for part 2.